Yo, what is going on guys, Neliq here, I hope you're all having a good day. In the last 24 hours, Activision and Infinity Ward officially announced the first downloadable content pack for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So DLC 1 will be called Sabotage and it will be available on Tuesday, January 31st, 2017, first on the PS4. Sabotage features 4 new multiplayer maps, including a remake of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's Afghan, which is really cool to see that they're bringing back the classic maps from older Call of Duty games, and the next episode of the Zombies in Spaceland story, RAVE in the Redwoods. Now I'm going to talk about all the maps coming to multiplayer and also the brand new Zombies map. So the first map that we have on the list is called NOIR. NOIR is a dark, grimy city map inspired by futuristic Brooklyn at night. NOIR is a classic 3-lane map set against a backdrop of a dystopian future filled with cafes and parks surrounding a brutal downtown war zone. So like a lot of maps in Call of Duty, it's a classic 3-lane map where you got your left, mid, and right side. But the way they describe that downtown war zone as brutal sounds like that the middle of the map is going to be where all the action takes place. Now the second multiplayer map we have is Renaissance. Set in northern Italy, Renaissance pits players against each other on the narrow streets of Venice, surrounded by classic architecture and buildings that promote continuous action through the canals and neighborhoods of this iconic city. So the fact they mentioned narrow streets just means that this is going to be like an SMG/shotgun map, or if you're good with assault rifles up close, use that, but you're definitely going to need something that improves your ADS, reaction time. The third map we have is called Neon. Now this one's very interesting, a virtual training center designed for urban warfare. Neon is a unique digitized battle arena where cars and other structures spawn out of thin air and enemies dissolve into hundreds of pixels when defeated. Middle lane sightlines will cater to long range players, so if you want to use a sniper rifle or an assault rifle, go to the mid of the map, while the outsides of the map allow for quick counterattacks in close quarter action. So I'm a really big fan of flanking, so I'll be definitely using like an assault rifle or SMG going around the outsides of the map. Now the last multiplayer map we have, and this is the remake of the Afghan map from MW2, it's called Dominion. Now it's set on Mars, but Dominion retains all the memorable landmarks and gameplay of the original, anchored by the crashed ship in the center with a few enhancements designed to take advantage of the new movement system. So obviously they're just talking about boosting and wall running. So there are your multiplayer maps coming in the Sabotage DLC January 31st. Now we have the brand new Zombies map. Now there were a lot of hints being thrown around earlier in the week by Lee Ross, letting us guess what the new zombie map could be called, but let me just tell you what it is called. It's called RAVE in the Redwoods. The next thrilling chapter of the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies experience continues the macabre narrative while transporting players into a new decade, the 1990s. Willard Wyler, the enigmatic movie director villain, returns and has trapped the protagonist inside another one of his twisted horror films. The 4 playable characters from the original story also return, so everyone that was in Spaceland is back for this one, but with fresh over-the-top roles as they learn more about Wyler's evil plot while fighting all new varieties of the undead in an abandoned lakeside summer camp where zombie ravers have taken over and turn the grounds into a techno-fueled illusion. RAVE in the Redwoods is a tense, spooky thrill ride with shocking twists, surprises, and a slew of new Easter eggs for players to discover. So that sounds extremely awesome, and the fact that there's going to be a bunch of new Easter eggs gets me really excited because Easter eggs are really fun to do. If you've ever tried them, you'll know that they're really fun. Even if they are hard, they are worth it. So that's everything that we're getting in the Sabotage DLC, guys. January 31st, 2017, first on the PlayStation 4. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.